From 1938 to 2025, 23 symbols of Superman have been revealed so far. Even though they look different from each other, they mean hope, and I think DC has made a comeback with this hope. Now, every Superman from James Caan's Superman is being seen in every Superman. A superfan hopes that we will be able to see the DC universe expanding like Marvel, and this trailer has proved this to a large extent. A lot has happened in this trailer, and James Gunn's name is also attached to it. If it has happened, then a breakdown is inevitable. That is why we will explain it frame by frame, along with all the leaks that have come out so far and whatever leaked footage we have seen. Where do they fit in this trailer and all the characters shown to us in this trailer? If we talk in detail about what theory the story makes ahead, then in the beginning of the trailer we are shown that Superman has fallen in some snowy desert, in the same way our last Superman also fell when he was trying to fly. It was here that we were also shown 40 of Solitude. The same something similar is seen happening here as well. But the difference here is that our Superman is badly injured. There are injury marks on his face. Blood is coming out of his mouth, and he is not even standing on his feet. This is happening. That's why in the next shot we see that he calls Krypto, and Krypto takes him away. But before that, this entry scene of Krypto is shown from Superman's point of view, and is very beautiful to watch. It seems that earlier when the trailer was being announced, we saw this scene as well. This is Superman's 40s, which will later tear apart Krypto's Superman and bring him here. And if we also understand which place this is, then this is Norway. After this we see the shot where many crystals are coming out. So this scene can be of that moment when Superman is here after getting beaten, drags Kryptos and takes him away, and Superman is here as you boost up, and then he gets out of here destroying things. Same thing happened with previous Superman. Also, if it was done, then maybe some reference was taken from there, or simply, it could be that Superman's fortress is coming out. And another thing with Superman's Feet of Solitude is that a key is required to open it. In the comics, there used to be a very big key which only Superman could pick up, and in this way it was secured in the comics, while in the previous Superman movie that we have seen, there was also a kind of key of this solitude. Now here too something like this will happen, but there is no hint of what it will be. Apart from this, if you see in this photo here, then Superman's suit seems to be burnt from the side. After watching the trailer, it was confirmed that it has been burnt by cashew nuts, and this is what happened. This is the image of the final battle scene, meaning this is how Superman will look when he comes to the end, and one thing to note in all this is Superman's suit, because till now Superman has not been shown neat and clean. Neither has his hair, it neither gets damaged, nor does it tear, nor does it have any there is a problem, but now it is clearly visible that this thing has been changed. The suit looks black from its right side. Superman is wearing shoes for battle. It looks like a complete paradoxical fact that Superman wants something else. There's something else going on with him. It's just that he's tired of being Superman. And I think that's what we'll see with Kal-El in this movie, which makes this Superman very different from the other Superman, the same trailer that we saw in this movie. The way it starts is with Superman getting beaten up and bleeding and falling in Norway. Then there's someone who almost killed Superman, so Superman is in front of Krypto in his Tears of Solitude, waiting to revive, with 1 HP. Then Krypto is here with a super dog as James Gunn wanted to show Krypto with Superman in this movie, and he finally succeeded in doing this thing. But the question arises that which story is connected with Krypto here, because there are many stories of Krypto. There are origin stories, the simplest of which is the story of when Superman's father Jal-El realizes that his planet is about to be destroyed. Then, he makes his own dog a test subject and sends it to Earth. Along with this, there is also a letter from Jal-El in which Krypto is written. Here Krypto is compared to Superman. It was sent first, but due to some disturbance in space, Krypto reached after Superman, and in this way Superman got his Krypto. While apart from this, in DC's best comics Crisis on Infinite Earth, due to many incidents of Superman, Krypto became extinct. Gets erased from the time. Then later we come to know that there's a being named Time Trapper who has removed Krypto from whole existence and kept him in his pocket dimension. And here, due to an event, Krypto appears to us again. Apart from this, there is another story that I think might be possible. So Brainiac creates a world in which Krypto also exists, and in this world Brainiac wants to trap Superman forever. House of Brainiac is a comic series where Superman has been trapped for many years, till then he remains stuck in another meaning. For him, everything is perfect and is beautiful, but Superman slowly starts to realize what is happening. And on the same meaning, Krypto also happens, who finally gets his meaning from this meaning regarding Krypto. And the interesting thing is that in this, the main villain of the comics is Lex Luthor. And I also feel that many references have been taken from this comic book. For now, we cannot say anything about this Superman, whether a grounded story has been found for him or any multiverse or multi-dimension story. For now, this will also become clear gradually in the future. Now it remains to be seen with which story of Krypto James Gunn comes in front of us. While James Gunn can show any animal on the screen very easily, in his previous, we have seen the work in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, 2, 3. In the upcoming trailer, Superman tells Krypto that he's home, and here home means many things. Metropolis, where Clark lives, the farmhouse where Clark spent his childhood, or Krypton, where he's from, or then this place from where both of them are sitting, and watching the whole Earth is the place where we get to hear the background theme music in this movie. You'll find that this theme music is based on the same notes as all the previous Superman movies, and many memes have also started being made on this. I cannot put this thing here because there is a copyright issue, you understand, right? There is one more thing, that when Superman is released, Fantastic Four will also be released in the same month, and if you listen to the background music of both of them, then almost the same instruments have been used in it. It is almost the same that there are some people who have PUBG Zero, and the face is also swollen, which means he is not looking like Superman. Until now, no one has been able to show as much difference between Clark Kent and Superman as James Gunn has shown here. This is really the best work till date, whereas if Mukesh Khanna, if you're listening to this, then forget about your Gungadar. There are many such employees on this Daily Planet who have already appeared in the comics. We will talk about them later. But what is happening here is Superman. First of all, but when we talk, it is clear that people are angry with Superman and are even throwing things at him. And if you look at Superman's suit, it looks burnt. This scene is after fighting with the kaiju dinosaur where he got burnt by the fire and its marks appeared on his suit. That's why these people are angry with Superman. So the issue could be that, as we saw in the trailer, the buildings falling down might have led to many people dying, and Superman was there in the Middle East to save someone else, as shown in the trailer, that a kid was waving Superman's flag. He picks it up and remembers that Superman came to help him, so Superman must have come here and saved them. But at the same point, the cashew dinosaur also came to the same city, and because of this many people lost their lives. Now, what is happening here? There is a small theory behind this. So the US government wants to keep its rights on Superman so that the world feels that their country's superhero is saving other countries. This is a kind of political issue for US. That is why Superman is going to be the US's personal superhero. He will be seen joining any organization, whereas Superman does not believe in any boundaries. For him, all humans are equal, they are the same, and Lex Luthor is taking advantage of this. When Superman was not in his own city, then he brought a dinosaur here and threw it so that Luthor can do bad publicity for Superman, and somehow he can get control over Superman. And so on, we saw something in the trailer that when Superman is coming or going, Lex Luthor is on a call with someone. So it is clear that he has targeted Superman for a long time, and the game has just started there. If you also notice this thing, that in this trailer, Superman is being brought home, the same Superman who was earlier worshipped by people like God, the same Lois Lane is also seen here in this trailer, along with Clark. Clark was also shown with Louise, and whatever was seen between these two, it seems that Clark is falling in love with Louise. This comic-accurate scene of Superman and Louise is also great, but why is this daydreaming? Is one of these two dreaming, or has Clark told Lois that he is Superman? Apart from everyone, we also got to see Mr. Terrific in this trailer. Here in this Luthor cop base, Mr. Terrific is saving someone, maybe could be Lewis. While there's some other people here as well, maybe Lewis Keith. Currently here is Lex Luthor's men are firing bullets, and Mr. Terrific is saving Lewis with his ball. Now, how do these balls work, and what is their power? Let's understand this from their origin story. So the name of Mr. Terrific is Michael Holt. The first name of this character is Michael Holt. He appeared in issue number 54 of Volume 3 of Comics Expect. He has 14 PhDs, in which he has engineering, physics, law, mathematics, and psychology. Apart from this, he is also very rich. He has also won a gold medal in the Olympics, and is a good athlete. Mr. Terrific works in a high-tech form like cyberware, and this is a high-tech cyberware form. It comes under Bruce Bentek, meaning Batman is also in this universe. But where and how it has not been told yet. Michael becoming Mr. Terrific happened like this. It had not even started. There is a small story behind it. In the comics, when Michael aka Mr. Terrific, S brother dies. Then Michael starts sharpening his brain, and because of this he gradually gets 14 PhD degrees, while he also keeps his body in a state of stature. Michael is also very intelligent, so he becomes an athlete, and becomes so capable that he wins a gold medal in the Olympics. His life started changing when someone killed his wife, an unborn child. Michael took all the blame on himself, and the reason given was that his wife used to go to church, and he was an atheist, and because of this his wife and children died. By raising this issue, he started doubting the universe, and then one day he met Scepter, who inspired Michael Holt to become Mr. Terrific. Gave another chance to the same. The balls that we have seen earlier in its power sample are actually T-spares. These balls can do a lot, but they're mostly used for defense. The same character that we got to see in Daily Planet of these. This is Jimmy Olsen, and this is Kate Grand, and you should also know here that this Kat Grand has actually dated Superman. She dated Superman in the form of Clark Condor. After this, here Superman is saving this girl in slow motion. In the background, we can clearly see that this is a dinosaur. is the foot of a Superman who is shooting fire at Superman in the trailer. While in this scene, a child remembers Superman and raises his flag. And this scene is going to be special in the movie because this scene will be based on the issues of the Middle East where people are asking for help from Superman, and Superman is doing it as well. Due to this, many superheroes will disagree, and political issues are also heating up between countries, meaning understand this thing in such a way that there is a war going on between two countries, and if a citizen of a country, even if he is a child, calls the superheroes to come and save him, and here the superhero is Superman, he will go first and save these people because he is a superhero, and he can easily do this thing even if whatever is going on between these two countries behind this is a different issue. Something similar is happening with this Superman. We are also being shown further, and yes, the place where the child is standing with this flag is actually Gaza. Then further we also get to see Lex Luthor in this scene. This actor has also worked in many DC movies before. He has auditioned for this. Last time, he had auditioned for Robert Pattinson's Batman. So now his dream is coming true, and he is seen in the role of Lex Luthor in DC. This Lex Luthor has a personality too. He is the sharpest. He wants to be the most powerful, and if someone is ahead of him, he gets jealous and wants to destroy him completely. That's why Superman is one of his biggest enemies, and Luthor is also the main villain of this movie. How does James Gunn connect this with Superman, and do we get to see a final showdown that is different from the previous Zack Snyder's Luthor? That's why when Luthor sees Superman flying in the trailer, it is understood that he has made a plan for Superman. He has made some plans, and he is also shown with a revolver, which is going to be used against Superman in future. Apart from all this, if we talk about the leaked issues, like this photo that came from the set some time ago where Superman has been captured, there are soldiers all around, and this black male-looking guy is Ultraman. Now, who is this Ultraman? As soon as you get to know about it, you might see the story changing, so Ultraman is the evil Superman of another universe, and the evil universe from which Ultraman is from, as a whole evil Justice League, and this team of evil Justice League goes to every universe to destroy their heroes. Is this the meaning of showing this Ultraman in this movie, and will we get to see such a big crisis of the multiverse in the very first movie in this new DC universe, and has James Gunn planned something so big? All these questions for DC are now slowly coming in front of us, and if we get to see something like this in this Superman movie, then DC's famous Infinite Crisis Earth event is similar to Marvel's Secret Verse. So what will we get from DC? We will get to see more of Ultraman in the future, whereas whatever we have seen in the trailer is he is flying, and also beating Superman badly, and his face is completely covered, which means that the face is being hidden. This should be revealed in the finale of the movie, or would be best if it is shown in the end credits scene for now. Let's not keep the video for 3-4 hours, and those of you who are waiting for Kong Dynasty Part 2, you will get this video tomorrow. And those who don't know which Part 2 we're talking about, actually in the previous video, I've covered entire leaked script of Avenger, the Kong Dynasty, whose Part 1 I have completed, and if any of you have not seen it, then watch it. It is a very good story. Its Part 2 will come tomorrow. So be ready, and yes, if you have seen till here, and have not subscribed, then please do subscribe, and also like the video. We will meet with the next video. Until then, take care of yourself, have fun, love you, and bye.